Can't sleep, so I want to tell you what's keeping me up at night. So when I was 19, I got scammed by my first photography client ever, right? And basically, they DM'd me on Instagram. They were just like, hey, we love your energy. We want you to take over our social media, right? Mind you, they're POC and they're my people. And they backstab. It's fine. And they reached out and they were like, yeah, like, we want you to do it. And we want to give you $600 a month, right? And at the time, I had a part-time job in college and it paid me $450. So, like, obviously, I took the job. Fucking idiot. And like, I grew them from 7,000 followers to 14,000 followers in a week and a half. Take that in, right? And like, it's all because I was just taking better pictures and shit like that. Very basic. I didn't even do anything crazy. So then they reached out to me. They're like, dude, in 2 weeks, we're launching a new collection. We want you to fly out to LA. Like, we'll pay for it. And like, we want you to take the campaign photos. And I was like, over the fucking moon. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, someone wants to pay me to fly out? Yes. So I said yes, but I got the opportunity to go to LA like a couple days later, literally for free. So I said yes. And while I was there, I texted them. I was like, guys, like, I'm here. And they were like, oh, actually, we don't live in LA. Red flag, should have known. We live in San Diego. So can you come to San Diego tonight? Because I think we're just going to make the shoot after tomorrow since you're right here. Red flag again. And like, they made me go to San Diego to go to LA the next day. It's so fucking dumb. And like, I went to San Diego and they were like, hey, we're obviously going to book you a hotel. They didn't. They made me stay with them. So fucking unprofessional. And like, they were like, okay, the next day we're going to wake up at 10 a.m., drive from San Diego to LA. I was like, okay. Next day, we don't get in the car till noon. And then we start driving and like, you would think San Diego to LA, it's a 2-hour drive. It took us 8 hours. Why? I'll tell you fucking why. Because this motherfucker, the guy that was driving, is addicted. And like every 5 minutes, he would stop on the side of the road to Spider-Man's girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? So I was livid because he would come back and he would smell really bad. And at the time, my asthma was really bad. So I'd be dying with my inhaler and they'd all be just like laughing at me. We finally get to LA and instead of going to the fucking Airbnb, they go to Lookout to do more Spider-Man's girlfriend. I fucking hate them. And I'm still dying. So we finally go to the Airbnb and I'm like, oh, finally my own room so I can fuck off. No. I'm sleeping on the couch. So fucking disgusting. So I sleep on the couch. Another one of them is sleeping on the floor. Like, so rude. None of us were aware of that. And then the next day, that was the location of the shoot. What the fuck? So then they booked me a flight, right? The next day. But while I was like, still in LA, they didn't let me hang out. They didn't allow me to like take another job. They didn't allow me to explore. They didn't allow me to do anything. They just wanted to do a meeting, but they kept taking me from one fucking coffee shop to the next until they found the perfect vibe. They never found the vibe. And instead they just took me to the fucking airport. It was the most miserable experience of my life. I go back to, my dorm room. I have an exam for a couple of days, so I didn't tweet for like literally just 2 days. Only Twitter. Like, kept up with Instagram and Facebook. And then they emailed me and fired me and wanted to deduct half of my pay. What the fuck? So